Good evening, everybody. Welcome to another update. Today, we're going to talk about AMail again. And the Tool Jam has completed for 2025. I got second place. Woohoo! Thank you all for voting for me. Thank you all for checking it out. Thank you all for following along here. It is pretty cool. As you can tell, also, version 013 was released a couple weeks ago. Had some great updates for y'all. Hopefully, you're checking them out a little bit. I did a lot of internal things, making my life a little bit easier as I'm learning things, making stuff better. I simplified how I was reading and writing files from the disks. This made stuff load a lot faster. You saw a new settings page got populated, so that's pretty cool. And there's updated some memory, so trying to use less stack memory and having to deal with the stack size. So I got some of those. I'm hoping that's helping a few people. There's been at least two people emailed me and said, "Hey, this thing's crashing. Why is it doing that?" Well, it's running a stack memory, and I've tried to fix a lot of that. And I've added a setting into the settings for being able to, increase the timeout for your network stack. For those that have like a slower server, the default right now is like 1 second. I made it so you can go from 1 to 5 seconds. I've got some updates coming for my 014 release, which is where I'm going to show off a couple things here today. I've got some stuff I'm still working on, still trying to get sorted out. Let's go to the new settings page over here. You can see, hey, I got some default stuff here, like my IMAP server, and I got a comment that, hey, let's see if we can make these asterisked out, which it does do, so that was pretty easy, so that got added. There's a network timeout from 013. And then the SMTP also has a password. Things that I'm working on. Made another change, help reading the body of the messages happen a little bit faster still. You'll see some of your emails that have, HTML in them, or these little equals and hex after them. That's some Unicode stuff. I built some code that's actually going to remove that. I'm just going to remove all this quoted text, like these guys, and remove the equals at the end of the lines. It's going to move some HTML tags as well, so it's just going to strip them and pull the HTML tags out and just leave you with the text. Sorry. I have some code for this written, and I'm going to show you that here in a second. This is this will get removed. There will be a setting option to be able to turn that on and off, and it will remove either the printable characters or the stripping of the HTML. I'm also going to update. There's a config.ini file that stores all your config items. Right now, everything's in a particular spot. I'm going to label them. So it's going to have like, what is the field, a colon, and what the value is supposed to go there. Now, if we come back to the bottom, I still have to fix the subject line. But now you'll see, you click it, there's no more equals at the end, and all of those quoted printable text, which is really, there's the UTF messaging, like little trademark symbol, stuff like that. That's all in there. I'm just stripping it. I'll clean up the subject as well before the release and then get this out. So this is, what I'm working on now. But just because the tool jam's over doesn't mean that I'm going to be done. I'm going to continue to do some improvements and continue to add things. Said I want to use this. Hopefully you guys do as well. I want to thank Life School for running the tool jam and for all of those that participated. It's pretty cool. I had a lot of fun. It got me motivated to do this, and I've come a long way, learned a lot, did a lot. So I've been having a lot of fun with it. I'll put a link in the show notes for the tool jam itself. You can see all the tools that were entered and how everything panned out. And thank you for coming along, with more to come in the future. Thank you. Bye.